Alright, so I'm going to do a little mini lesson on ways to improv, and this is, we're just going to take like a basic blues in G, and then what it is that we're going to use triads to solo. So, and then the main thing that we're going to do is we're going to focus on the triads and strings 4-3-2. And then 3-2-1, and then go on from there. Because in this blues track, they're dominant 7 arpeggios. The cool part about that is that you just add one extra note. So it's kind of like from the pentatonic, scale here. So like you got G minor pentatonic. So it's kind of cool. So to do a G7 arpeggio, you do the ladder, which is G, B, D, and then you got your F here, which is your flat 7. And then for our C7, we're gonna, you can go 3-2-1, so which is 5th fret on the G and B string, and then the high E on the 3rd fret, and then the flat 7 there is right there at the 6th fret. And then here, so when we go to our D7, take that same shape, and then you just keep, going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a small example with this blues in G, and using triads to solo. So the big thing is what we're going to do is we're going to play through the changes, and then go from there. So the big thing is when you're soloing with triads, is think about voice leading. So using common tones, using leading tones into different things and extensions and all that fancy stuff. So to start out now though, we're just gonna start with the simple arpeggios through the progression and go from there. And a good exercise too is like if you know your notes on the fretboard, as you're playing it, say the notes out loud. So yeah, let's just see what happens here. So you get the whole point. Then G. Now we're going to go to D. Then G. Now what's kind of cool is you can lay here. There's our E. You can stay on that C if you want. kind of a cool way to look at things, you know, is to really start hearing the changes and everything. And then what's kind of cool is you can learn like voice leading, and then you can start seeing all your other triads here. You know, and you got your G there, you know, so it's really cool. And yeah, so that's just kind of a really cool way to solo. So yeah, just give it a try. To pick any track, I would suggest, you know, slow blues. And then, you know, try your minor triads. You know, so yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, enjoy.